from the future. I have a lot going on in this vlog. I'm getting better at filming things, what to film, what not to film. I was editing this vlog and I was like, I really need to do an intro to the vlog, not counting the intro you're going to see here just in a second. There's a lot going on. There's some lighthearted, some funny stuff, and then there's a part that's going to be just a little bit serious, or serious to me, sentimental to me. I'm not going to spoil it. Let's get to it. Welcome to week 2 of the Kentucky high school wrestling season. I'm starting this is a 3-day event. Now, it's not a 3-day tournament. We're having 3 different events, but tonight, as you can see, we're having elementary wrestling. Tomorrow night, we're having middle school. And then on Sunday, tonight is Friday, by the way, here comes a little guy trying to wrestle with me, I believe. Hi, big man.
I'm confident.
We're having a elementary youth league on Sunday, so I'm gonna be here all 3 days. Not necessarily refereeing all of the elementary, just kind of supervising like high schoolers, newer officials. It's fun. These are my favorite type of tournaments. I love seeing the kids excited. I've had, I don't know how many kids come up to me, tell me they watch the videos. I really appreciate it, but just seeing kids excited about wrestling is one of the reasons why I do this. So we'll catch up with you guys later. And as you guys have seen before, one of the cool things about being like I don't want to say the head official, but when you got elementary wrestling or you got high schoolers refereeing, I get to run the microphone. And to me, that's the coolest part of the whole day. I know it looks like absolute chaos, but I promise we have it under control. We have all these little ones here, a lot of parents, spectators, and basically we just want to get kids matches, just want to have fun. But these are my favorite type of events to get to referee at. This is one of the things I love about wrestling right here. You got a very younger kid and his brother coaching him. All right, guys, off the mat. Everybody off the mat, please. Guys, back. It is day 2 of this 3-day meet here. I'm working. Last night, you guys saw the elementary. Today, we're doing middle school. As you can see, the gym is kind of starting to, I wouldn't say fill up, but there's people starting to show up. We're about 30 minutes away from weigh-ins. One of the good things that we can do now is have the mat side weigh-ins where everybody weighs in, singlet, all that kind of stuff. It makes it go so much faster. We will catch back up with you guys later. We will catch back up with you guys shortly. We will catch back up with you guys here in a few frames. I'm just saying, the way to a referee's heart early in the morning is good hospitality breakfast. And this is biscuits and gravy, and I can't wait to dive in. These guys are weak. Here's the serious part, or at least it's serious to me. You're going to be seeing some photos here. I didn't film it because I just couldn't, my heart couldn't take filming it. As you've seen, I've been wearing a JM button for Jim Manny. Coach Jim Manny was a great friend of mine. He was known through all out Kentucky and the eastern part of basically the United States for wrestling and football. He passed away this year in September of 2021 of COVID-19. And he broke the state's heart. And a lot of schools are putting stickers on their football helmets or patches on their wrestling uniforms or on their singlets or whatever. The Kentucky Wrestling Officials Association asked me to give commemorative buttons on behalf of them to his 2 sons, like you're seeing now, Carson and Dalton Matney, who we've all just fell in love with. And we know they've got great things in their future. And 2 of his, Coach Matney's former wrestlers and football players, Alex and Matt Horn. They are now high school wrestling officials. Kind of took them under my wing, and I'm, showing them the ropes, getting them some events. But I was asked to give those guys their commemorative buttons, and I could not have been more proud to have that honor from the KWOA to give his 2 sons and 2 of his former football players and wrestlers that are now referees their buttons. So there's the serious part.
It's actually recording now. Shout out to the Penetration Nation.
Penetration Nation, baby. It's Christmas time. You gotta have Santa Claus and the Grinch wrestle. I gotta give a shout out to Reese Goss for filming this for me. We had Santa Claus, had some high school wrestlers dress up like Santa Claus and the Grinch, give the kids, a little throwaway, like a little novelty match. It was kind of fun getting to referee it, but you're getting ready to watch it. It was fun. I'm always gonna be Team Santa Claus. I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Santa Claus, finish it!
Hold on, red.
Mine and Nick's is the best one.
Welcome to day 3 of this 3-day vlog we're doing here. You guys saw Friday night was a youth meet. Saturday was a middle school meet. And then today, Sunday, you can tell there's my vehicle. When you're the only vehicle in the whole park, well, there's one more, but that's a school worker. The only vehicle in the entire parking lot. I like to be early, if you haven't figured out. And I like to wear my referee uniform whenever I arrive to a venue. Makes it feel more like a major event. I'll see you guys inside. Something people don't realize about wrestling meets is it truly takes a community. We got our youngsters over here separating medals. We got parents working concession stands and getting ready for tables. We're gonna split these mats today. We're gonna split these two down the middle. But we gotta have at least 6 table workers, concession workers. We gotta have people to weigh these kids in on top of referees. So to have a good meet, you really gotta have a really good support system with your program and your school. Just something to think about. You gotta have people running your admission table. You gotta have dedicated people that know what they're doing, running your weigh-in, especially at a youth tournament. Oh my gosh. We know youth wrestling is growing, but the amount of kids that we're having for tournaments is great. But if you don't have people that know what they're doing at weigh-ins, it can be an absolute nightmare for when you go to do your brackets. Because when you do your brackets, you have people don't know what they're doing. It can be 3, 4, 5 hours sometimes. I've seen at youth meets, people don't know what they're doing. Here, when you got good people that know what they're doing, sometimes 25, 30 minutes and we're ready to wrestle. But again, just something to think about if you want to have your own meet. This is another part of wrestling meet people overlook, is for especially at youth meets, is having people know what they're doing, formulating the brackets and getting all the weights and ages correct. And here we have the wrestling mom in her natural state. Hi, big boy. Hi. This is going to be a future little wrestler.
He's gonna have his own partner.
I was gonna say, and I think we got one somewhere else. That's what I thought.
Cooking.
She's kicking. She knows she's at a wrestling meet. Who doesn't want to wrestle their dad? Really? Who doesn't want to get their dad on the mat and be like, me and you, big boy, no rules. Mom can't stop us. Grandma can't stop us. Nobody. It's me and you. Reese Goss and his dad, Chris Goss, got to wrestle. I got to film it. Now here's just a little bit of a backstory. Chris Goss was the KHSAA 160-pound state champion in 1991. I'm not saying Chris is old. I'm just going to say he's got a lot more mat time than most people. But I love you, Chris. But Reese and his dad, they kind of was like not going back and forth, but they was like, oh yeah, let's see what you got. And you're getting ready to see what happens. Now, as you're seeing, Reese is a senior in high school, and he has signed a letter of intent to wrestle at Kent State University. And here's the best part about this. If Chris was in high school now, or Reese was in high school then, they would be in the same weight class, about 160, whatever weight class would be, depending on how they fluctuate. Chris won it at 160. I would say Reese would probably end up wrestling around 160, whatever the 155, somewhere in that neighborhood. So I'm not going to spoil that for you either. Just watch it, and it was a lot better than I thought. Chris lasted a lot longer than I thought with, that much mat time. We have got two generations here.
Start blowing up on me today, son. You're in trouble.
All right, Chris, what was your weight class at the state championship?
160.
160? Yeah. Reese, what do you weigh?
I'm 150 right now.
Okay, we got two generations here. This has been a long time coming. Wrestle. Oh, this is great. I'm so excited.
I don't want to hurt you, man.
Oh man, we got trash talking going on. Dad still got it, got the hips back. He still got it. Oh. Going for that snap.
Chris, he didn't even have to lace his shoes up, son.
Oh, he's in. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, yes. Yes, finish it.
Reese, you do know it's 30 seconds. You get through this first period, Reese, you got to win.
Oh.
Medic!
We need a medic to mat 3, medic to mat 3. So when you're a Division I signee, you get to do things like this. You get all these kids gather around to watch you do some techniques. It does my heart good to see America's youth actually doing something like splitting mats. Okay, I know this looks like it's absolute chaos, and yes it is, but we had about 200 and some kids. Don't hate me, I know there's more people in the corner than there should be. There's wrestlers along the mats, but I'm just here kind of running the microphone. Did you really think I was going to end a 3-day vlog of youth and middle school wrestling without the Sunday night being in the hot tub? I didn't think so either. I'm going to enjoy this 104-degree water, but I have a meet coming up, of course, this coming Saturday. I will vlog it if like a weeknight meet comes along. You guys will, of course, be there for that too. But until then, we'll see you guys on the mats.